Happy New Year. Ziggy here with my 2025 January 1st video. It's taking me a long time trying to make this video, I won't lie, but I'm just going to go with this take and we'll see where it goes. Looking forward to 2025. If you had fun in 2024, 2025 is going to be more fun. And I had a lot of fun. I've had more fun every year. I will say that since 2020 and the boom, each year has become more and more enjoyable. As much as I complain and bitch and focus on stuff, which I'm right about, I still love it. I'm having a great time. I look at some things that happened last year. I want to applaud the innovation that we continue to see in the hobby. I know people are going to debate this and argue, but the debut patch was spot on. What is coming is awesome. The chase with the 50/50, it's a good chase. Bad product, they'll get better. Fanatics Fest, fumbled, I expect to get better. Innovation, it's coming. They're listening. They listen more now than they've ever listened before. But I also think things will change. A lot more changes coming in the way. Part of that because second thing I saw in last year is business first. We are a business first industry. I know people don't want to hear that. In fact, many people don't want to hear that the modern hobby is a gambling casino. It's based on odds, chases, bounties. That's part of the game, man. I don't know what to say. If you look at our society as a whole, we've embraced gambling across the board. I mean, ESPN now will take your bet. I'll just say this, all that money is going to fuel, in the future, some type of regulation. I don't think it's going to come soon. I think we've got a better chance for business to self-regulate, for you to be more likely to use a trusted platform based on the business behind it than being on a wide open Wild West format. I think consumers will see more of that and they'll consolidate around that. I also think when we get closer, cash liquidity, from the time a person can buy into a break to the time they can cash out, that's going to change the game, and look for that to happen in 2025, if it hasn't already now. What I'm excited about looking forward in the future, I think we are finally going to embrace I'm going to say the e-pack model, the Upper Deck e-pack model, the Panini NFT redemption model. I believe you're going to be opening packs, you're going to be chasing collections, and you're going to get rewarded physical redemptions. If this is done right, this could be groundbreaking, could be really fun, very collectible. It will piss people off. It will cause controversy. You're going to have people complaining it's an NFT, blah, 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 blah. I'm a huge fan of the NFT, non-fungible token potential. I've been collecting Funko Pops for 4 or 5 years now, since 2021, I believe was the first year the drop happened. I love them. I still get into them. It's an interesting market space. I've learned a lot from it. You can grade from it, but I'll just say this. I love what comes from it. You can collect, you can chase, you get rewarded. Panini produced physical cards years ago, and now they tied that with some chases that have been going on recently. I think the chases have been very hard to get into. It may be even something expensive, but again, I love what Panini's doing. So look for Topps, in my opinion, to enter that in 2025. They've got to get into the digital side of this. They had digital, they had NFT, they have the greatest marketplace. In fact, Topps, if you're listening, I'd be happy to come over there and give you some advice on what you could do. There's just so many cool things with the experiences you get tying to this. I'm super excited about what I'm doing in the hobby in 2025. My channel-wise, I'm going to go launching the Authentic Sports Card Dad, which you'll see my day-to-day activities in the hobby, and here on Ziggy, which will probably be renamed sometime in the future. I'm going to focus more on strategic, bigger picture items. I'm also looking forward to the new year. We're going to see, I think, more consolidation in the space, mergers, acquisitions, smaller companies being gobbled up, new companies coming out. I do say this, if you're a new company, you've got a value prop, make it a value prop that adds value. There's too many marketplaces, in my opinion. There's too many grading companies. We've already seen that. Like, this isn't the year for another HGA. Remember when there was like HGA and ABC and CD, EFG, HIJK, LMNP, all those companies came out. We've been through that. The vaults, I think we're going to see consolidation in the vaults, but I think vaults will be key. I personally, I'm working as a breaker with Fanatics Live, and they have Fanatics Collect, and I'm looking for the opportunity, which is coming, for me to rip a card for a customer, immediately put it into the consignment on Fanatics Collect, be able for him to get cash for that card, and that card be sent into the vault or to the other new purchaser. That's coming. It's really there. But that liquidity, that velocity will pick up in the new year, and I think that'll be a game changer. People will complain, as they always have. The machine that is the hobby will churn forward, and I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Other predictions, if I can make another prediction, I'll make one crazy prediction. I think Panini and Topps will come to peace sometime. I don't know what that means. Will they buy the rights? Will Panini buy some autographs? I think we're going to see some type of peace offering between the two companies. I think they recognize the last year wasn't great for everybody, and they probably both did very well. But I think they realized they could do better, and they also realized the bigger picture. I think Panini's also made it clear that they're a formidable adversary, and everybody in a market space knows you do not want to be the only one in the market space, right? If you're the only one that makes widgets and there's nobody else making widgets, that means that widget market space there could be a problem there, right? It needs some diversity. So you want other widget makers to do well, right? We want the Leafs, we want the Paninis, and we want Upper Decks. We want other card companies to come out. I will say this too, last thing. I've been listening to the Pokemon Thunder for a while. I've been almost dragged into it year after year after year with my own kids, but I've never really given it consideration until recently, about 6 months ago. I got involved in it, looking at distribution, allocation, and all that stuff. Bought some cards. I actually sent them off for grading. We'll see what happens when those come back. Another PSA submission I have outstanding. But I do think Pokemon are going to be cool and really, really big in the future. And with them, they're going to drag a lot of other TCG forward. And I'll say this too. I cannot emphasize how important it is to actually do something to understand the value prop. I've complained about Pokemon for years. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I've been playing that game on your phone, right, where you can build little decks and you go play other people. It is so clear to me why certain cards are worth value. You know why? Because when I see the other guy flip over that big salamander guy with a big head that can do like 250 damage to my Charizard in one strike, I get panicked. I don't like that card. I freaking hate that card. But if I get it, it has value to me. Even say, as a player, you see value in cards. When my Charizard pops up and he's matured up his levels and bam, he Charizards people. Play the game, participate, enjoy the hobby. This is the Authentic Sports Card Dad. Happy New Year.